Hi ladies, my name is Becca and this is my first video of what I hope to be many more videos on my ideas of beauty and fashion and other subjects. So I hope you'll stick around because I'm doing a review of this wig I've got on. It's called Brave the Wave, and it's by Raquel Welch. And this particular wig is in a color called Silver Mist. And one of the things I like about this wig is the color is very close to my own color, so it's really great that way. The one thing I'm wondering about with this wig is it a little bit too shiny? I'll get close up and let you see what you think. I don't know. That's one thing about wigs. I'm really leery of anything that's too shiny because it looks fake. You know, in my book, tends to look like a costume wig. So even if it is a little too shiny, I understand that you can take baby powder or cornstarch or something like that and put a little bit throughout the wig and shake it out, and that'll dull down the shine, make it look more like it would like hair would in real life for most of us. That being said, I do like the style of this wig. It gives me width where I need it. I have what's kind of a long oval face, and so I need this width here, and yet it's not too high on top, which wouldn't look good on me either. That would just elongate my face even more. And the other thing I like is that it's kind of an off-center style, which if you haven't noticed by now, I feel like I have somewhat of a large nose, so anything that takes attention away from that, you know, at least detracts some from it. I like that. So, but I just like this style anyway, and I've seen it on different people with different face shapes and different facial features, and it looks good on anybody I've seen it on so far. So I think whether you have a round face, a square face, whatever face shape you have, you could try this or go and look on the internet. I think it looks good on everybody. So it's just one of those styles. It's kind of one style fits all, so to speak. But the other thing I like about this wig is it feels so lightweight. You know, I hardly know I have it on, and yet it stays, you know, which is important to me because I like to go kayaking, and I particularly like to go country western dancing with my boyfriend. So getting whipped around on that floor, I better have something that's going to stay on. So, and I feel fully confident in this. And let me walk back here and just so you get the picture of it, you know, full frame here, and from the sides and the back as well. And the reason I started to wear wigs in the first place was because I used to dye my hair. And as I got older, I found that I had to dye my hair more and more and more frequently. And I was a dark brunette when I was young. And then I started to get gray hairs in my 20s. So that's my dad's side of the family. So I began to dye at first with just semi-permanent dye. Then I had to go to permanent dye. Then I had to go to a stronger hair dye. And I ended up dyeing my hair like every 2 weeks, and that wasn't good. And my hair the color would fade and the gray would come back. And I finally said, to heck with it, I'm going gray. And so I did. And I haven't looked back since. And I really like it. And I look around, I see other women my age and older, and they're rocking their gray hair. And, you know, it used to be that women of a certain age, once they reached a certain age, you were kind of expected to wear the Q-tip hairdo, as my mom calls it, Q-tip, which was short and tight little curls and all of that. And it became like this helmet, this uniform that all ladies of a certain age wore. And I'm not of that generation. My mom still wears her hair that way, and that's fine because it looks good on her. But women today, my age and older, they can rock longer hair. And that's who I am. My hair, I've had it as long as here, maybe even a little longer. And I don't wear it quite that short or long anymore most of the time. The longest I tend to wear it is right to here. But I'm taller, and I'm about 5'8". So on me, I think, particularly, I think on me, because I am taller, I can handle longer hair. So, and don't get me wrong, I think the pixie cuts, the really short hair, looks great on some people. Not for me, though. But anyway, it's if I wanted to go that way, I could just get a wig and have a pixie wig, but I ain't going that way. So anyway, this wig was a more expensive wig. It was in the $200 range, but let me tell you, you take care of it, you're going to have it a long time. And speaking of care, you do need to read the care instructions, and you should be using a wig brush. I don't happen to have one right now, so what I'm using instead is one of those brushes to detangle hair, particularly wet hair. And they're a gentler brush. They're made to be gentle, so as long as you use them gently. And I would just gently brush from the bottom of the hair shafts on up and use very short little strokes, very gentle strokes. Don't just drag the brush through the hair. That'll stretch the fibers and you'll lose the curl. So a lot of this I just finger styled today. I did some brushing. The other thing I did, because I found this was kind of flopping down, is I used these clear, I don't even know if you can see them, these clear plastic clips to hold my hair back in spots, just kind of randomly wherever I needed them. And they're hardly noticeable, but they do the job. And then also, I did use some bobby pins in a couple of spots. Very carefully, though. You don't want to tear your wig cap or anything, or destroy the hair fibers. So that is that for Brave the Wave, Silver Mist. There's many other colors, you know, certainly. But if I get another Raquel Welch wig, which I may well do, I may get a longer one, you know, not for a while, but because I just got this one. But if I do get another Raquel Welch wig, it's going to be in the same color. And so that's it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, let me know. If you like this video, let me know. If it sucked in some way, let me know. Or maybe just shut up. Don't let me know. Because I'm enjoying this, frankly. So next time, maybe I'll come back. I don't know what it'll be. Whether a makeup video, or a video on Western fashion, because that's what I know. I'm talking cowgirl fashion. I'm talking outdoor fashion. Because yes, I like to look fashionable even outdoors, kayaking. And I'll show you what I wear. And it's not just about the fashion. It's about special fabrics and why I wear them. And particularly when it comes to kayaking. Those of you that do anything in the water or do any kayaking or other kind of boating, you'll know what I'm talking about. But you can look great in the outdoors and have fun, look great while doing it. So until next time, this is Becca. Bye.